Hi, my name is Monica Vila. I'm Spanish and I'm 24 years old. I am extremely interested into the CEMS MIM program because I believe that it satisfies and fulfills all my professional and current interests and goals. I was raised and grew up in a very multicultural environment. I attended the British Council School here in Madrid, and then I studied at Universidad Pontificia de Comillas, which gave me the opportunity to go to Sydney to the University of New South Wales to do my exchange year. It was a wonderful experience. I met people from all around the world and it was great. I feel very comfortable and I really enjoy being in such multicultural environments. I believe I'm a great contribution to this master because I consider myself a very positive and curious person with loads of initiative and that has really good relations with people, with classmates. For instance, during my degree, I was class representative for 3 years. And it was a great experience. I was very happy to help my classmates. I also enjoy doing volunteer experiences. I have done 4. I have been teacher or I have been looking after animals. I've been in Bolivia, in Romania, in Sri Lanka. On top of my volunteer experiences, I would also like to highlight my entrepreneurial spirit. I have already had 2 business ideas. The first one is called Pangea Expedition and it's an online platform where I help people to create their travel destinations and their trips. The second one, it's called Pasión Katrina and I'll help Mexican craftsmen to sell their objects and their goods because I believe that it's a very solidary business, but it's also a great idea. On top of this, I consider that I'm a person that likes to make the most of their time. I have always worked alongside studying. I have done internships or I've had part-time jobs. And to sum up, I believe that I would contribute enormously to this master because of my qualities such as proactivity, curiosity, positiveness, hardworking, teamwork, and also things like boosting initiatives and new fresh ideas. Hi again! Now I'm going to talk you about my failure experience. This happened while I was volunteering in Bolivia. I had committed to stay there for 3 weeks and I had planned my trip around those 3 weeks. But after the first week at the camp, I just couldn't have more. I couldn't stay there any longer. It was far too hard for me. We were in the middle of nowhere with really strange customs and habits and it was just too much for me. So I decided that the best thing was to leave. It was very hard to acknowledge this and to admit this to myself because it was an absolute failure. It was an absolute personal failure. But still, I thought that it was the best thing to do. It was also very hard because I was alone and I had to rearrange all my plans and the whole trip. But in the end, I was very courageous, I was very strong and I got all the willpower I have and I decided to leave. What did I learn from this experience? I learned that no matter the crisis you are in, no matter the decision you have to take, you always have to hear yourself. Hear your mind and your heart because they will tell you what you really have to do. And then you just have to be strong, courageous, and have a lot of willpower. Now I'm going to tell you about my success experience. This happened while I was working in Mexico. I was working at a company called Experiencia Mexico, which organized events. We had to organize an event for Mexico's ex-president, Mr. Fox. It was going to take place at his house and it was going to be a huge event. We had to organize over 150 people. We had to take care of food, drinks, lights, sound, performances, everything. The problem was that 2 days before the event, we had so many things pending and resolved, and basically it was an absolute chaos. Even our boss thought it was a chaos, and we didn't so sure about it. Like, is it going to happen or not? But guess what? It finally happened, and it was a complete success. Everybody loved it. It was beautiful, spectacular. Even the ex-president congratulated us. But the question is, how do you go from chaos to success, and what did I learn from it? And the answer is hard work and teamwork. We had to work so hard. It was 2 days of non-stop working. And also, we not only cared about our departments and our tasks, but we collaborated and helped each other and did other people's tasks, other people's work. I mean, whatever it had to be done, we did it. We helped each other. It was real hard work and real teamwork.